In conclusion, everything I've learned from the experience of helping the less fortunate has driven me to seek the opportunities which will allow me to grow and develop as a leader who will speak for those whose voices have been silenced.
Ms. Williams, you're up.
My name is Shae Williams, and I want to make a difference. My trip to DC this summer really sparked my interest for our government, its process. Our country was built on an idea of revolting against restrictive rule. And today, we watch our country try to rebuild a foundation which has been dismantled from a leader who has pulled apart our rights and basic freedoms. And our system shouldn't, it shouldn't.
Okay, tomorrow's the day. Practice, practice, practice. This is the last piece of the admissions process, so your future depends on it. Shae? Look, I don't care what you walk in this class with. I'm only concerned with what you take out. Now, I know you can do this work. Structure your essay to this outline. You're presenting in front of Principal Griffin and Ms. Moyer. This is it, Shae. Please don't throw this away. And get here on time.
So guess what happened during Thanksgiving? So we went to my cousin's house.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hey, Mom. I'm trying to work through this personal statement. I'm not sure exactly what to say. I have a presentation in front of the principal tomorrow. I'm going to talk you through it. Maybe you can tell me what you think when you get off.
Hey, be careful. It's gonna be a cold one.
Thank you, Annie.
They said, write about experiences which have developed character, shaped today's strengths, and how we will use them to build a career or contribute to society. Some kids have a magical moment or family vacation. I don't have any of that.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a quick second? I like your braid. You studying? What you studying? Should be studying me. Think she's deaf?
I think she's deaf.
Really?
There's no way she can't hear you. You yelling.
Why you disrespectful? Why you acting like that? Excuse me? So you just can't turn around? Just turn around. Now I got your attention. You don't want to talk to me now? Now you just gonna get up and leave?
I don't think she want to talk to you, bro.
All right, bye.
It might not be her type.
Keep that same energy.
You taught me to be a fighter. We don't quit, we survive. But night after night, I'm not sure how much fight is left in me. I've never been outside of the city, but it's okay. I mean, I want to, one day. Maybe that's the reason they think I'll work so hard to get out. The neighborhood changed so fast. We didn't stand a chance. I don't even recognize it anymore. I miss how things used to be.
Nice property. Are you interested in buying one of these?
No.
Neither am I. You have a good holiday, okay?
You too. Thanks. Excuse me, are you closing?
No, what do you want?
Anything that's easiest.
$6. Okay, take it.
Thank you.
Be resourceful, but honest. But sometimes it's hard. I think God understands when we need it. I'm strong. I'm tough. My experience makes me tougher than most of these other kids. But no one sees that. I'm not sure how to show them. I tried to wait for you, but it's getting late. I'm gonna go in before the curfew.
Where's your paper?
My mom's bringing it soon. I promise.
Take her to the bench.
Sit here till your mom gets here. If you need me, I'll be down the hall.
Maybe I'm not built for this. I mean, what can I tell them? They don't want to hear about my world. Mom, who do you think I will be in 15 to 20 years? What can I offer society?
And that's why my work can save the planet.
Thank you, Mr. Feliz. This concludes your personal essay requirement for your applications. Counselor Moyer will follow up with each of you individually. Ms. Williams, you missed your slot. Have a seat. Ms. Williams, sit down.
My name is Shae. Hey, Mom. I'm trying to work through this personal statement. I'm not sure exactly what to say.
The idea for the short came when I was helping my son with his homework. He was coming up with reasons why he couldn't do his work, and around the same time, I had read an article which included a staggering statistic that some 114,000 students, or 1 in 10 New York City public school students, experience homelessness during the 2018-19 school year. Some of these students, I later learned, were in my son's class.
The number of homeless students in New York City is at a record high.
According to a new report, there are more than 100,000 homeless children in New York City public schools.
Or 1 in 10 lived in some type of temporary housing during the 2017-2018 school year. That's more than 3,000 more homeless students than the year before, and the highest number since the city began recording.
Children in temporary housing have worse educational outcomes. The chaotic living environments, high stress levels, anxiety from what the night might bring, or looking for safe spaces to rest and do homework. These students have higher rates of special needs, partly because of health and developmental factors, like poor nutrition, low birth weight, asthma, exposure to lead, and just overall stress. Getting to school many times can be a problem for students living in shelters. A study found that nearly half of the families entering the shelter system are placed in a different borough from the school that they're enrolled in, which leads to being chronically late or absent from school. And when you have high absenteeism, it results in low proficiencies in reading and math, as well as higher rates of suspensions.
Thank you, Mr. Feliz. This concludes your personal essay requirement for your applications. Councilor Moyer will follow up with each of you individually.
It has a domino effect.
Ms. Williams, you missed your slot. Have a seat.
For most of these students, the meals that they receive at school are vital to their daily routine. When students don't eat, they get sick and miss school more often than children who are well fed. According to one study, a reduction in disciplinary referrals was the single most consistently reported result of a universal breakfast program. Not having a high school degree is the single greatest risk factor for future homelessness. Of the students experiencing homelessness in New York, 85% were Black or Latinx.
Shae?
And I started to think about the multi-generational effects of this problem on the entire community. It's cyclical.
Mom, who do you think I will be in 15 to 20 years?
The lack of available affordable housing and support services perpetuate this inequality and are the main cause of homelessness among families.
Are you interested in buying one of these?
No.
Neither am I.
From the people I spoke with, I heard how their neighborhoods changed, new developments went up, rents skyrocketed, and as Shae says,
The neighborhood changed so fast. We didn't stand a chance. I don't even recognize it anymore. I miss how things used to be.
When I miss school, it's like, make me sad because I'm missing my education.
Because I believe it's more difficult for them to study because, you know, always in the back of their head is the question of where am I going to lay down?
As a parent, I had to remind my son of the things he was taking for granted, and personally, I wanted to learn more about the resources available for these students.
Ms. Williams, you're up.
But sadly, the more I learned from speaking with educators, families, and students, it was clear that there was not enough support. Having mental health services, counselors, and social workers in schools has been linked to better educational outcomes.
Advocates for children say the city needs more social workers for the 100 schools where more than 10% of the population
In
is
New York
homeless.
City, 1,335 social workers serve the 1.1 million students in the city's public schools. I wrote this script with Bobbi Mackenzie in mind, the amazing talent who plays Shae. What got me excited was when I pitched the idea to Bobbi, she was down for the cause and supported the purpose behind the film. She immediately asked, "How can I help?" Our hope is that this film inspires and gives strength to both students facing these insurmountable odds and communities who may believe that this is an individual problem, but really it's a communal one, which, if left unaddressed, will negatively impact us all.
My experience makes me tougher than most of these other kids. But no one sees that. I'm not sure how to show them. I tried to wait for you, but it's getting late.